Hello viewers, my name is Tarun Tiwari and today I will talk about a very interesting topic of cybercrime. We all know about what is cybercrime and how it's happened, but what we don't know is that how to protect ourselves from these traps. So in this video I will talk about complete information about these attacks. So I create a model, a project which can be predict the bad URLs and good URLs using machine learning. So let me show you first what is the uh, frequency of the crimes happen in India. In India is 75% crimes are of that cyber crimes, and since 5 4 years in 2020 the percentage of getting successful in attack is 80.7%. So in this let me show you my first project. you know so here we can just give an input. So after passing any kind of URL, you can just my model will be able to predict that is this URL is bad or good. So let me take a random URL. So I take this YouTube link. This is my favorite song. So I copy this link and I paste over here. So when I click on execute, it's loading and it will give us output that this is a particular link, and this link this site is not a phishing site. So this is very good news, is our model is predicting well. So now time to predict bad URL. So I have one link of that URL. This is the bad URL which is currently offline. So we can copy this URL and just clear this, and we just paste over here, and we when we execute this we can see our result. The model is predicting again perfectly well. This is a particular phishing link and this is predicting well. This is a phishing site. So this is all my model predicting very well. So I deploy my model using FastAPI. At the end, I will be tell about what is FastAPI. So let me close it. So let me start. I know everyone is interested to see the what is the code behind this. So I'm using Jupyter notebook, Jupyter Lab for this. Uh, so what everyone is know what is phishing attack. Phishing attack is a type of social engineering attack which is used to steal your data like logins, credentials, and credit card numbers. These are so important things for the people who are on the internet. So this so how the hackers do their work. So they send you just spam mail. In this mail, the they will say that this email is meant to inform you that your my university network password will expire in 24 hours. So please follow this link below and update your password and login. you know when you click on this link, you will redirect to that page, you know a hacker server, and they will be steal your data, everything which is online. So the server things so several things can be occur by the clicking link. For example, hacker can redirect you that particular link and can steal your ID passwords, and can also monitoring the page, and hacker can also hijack your session cookies. All the things which is saved in your computer will be controlling and monitoring by hacker, and you don't have any idea about it what is going on. So in my project, you can just click on my, I mean, you can check my any kind of link, and my model will be tell about the information, I mean, this link is a particular bad or not. So let's start with the code. So here I import some libraries. So this is to Panda is used for data analysis and manipulation, and NumPy is used for multidimensional array and matrix. So, and I use two libraries, Seaborn and Matplot, for analysis and visualization, and library is used to calculate time just for fun. And I take two algorithms. First is logistic regression, second is multinomial and B. So first, logistic regression is predicting good. Logistic regression will be predict the links are goods or not. The same with this multinomial. Multinomial algorithm is use work well with NLP data, natural language processing. And after this, I used a train test split, used to split the data between the feature and target. And then we have classification report. It will give a whole information of metrics like recall, precision, and F1 score. And second, we have confusion matrix. It will give about information about actual predict. And then we have regular expression tokenizer, uh, and then we have snowball streamer. It use stream bursts. And then we have count vectorizer. It used to transform the data into a space matrix. And then we have at the last we do the pipelining work using sklearn pipeline. Then we use some word visualization using word cloud. So here we use word cloud, and some another visualization we can here show the what is the hidden link in the phishing site, which will redirect us to the another server. So this is a beautiful soap used for scraping the data from the any site. The Selenium WebDriver, it is used for automation Chrome. And then we have NetworkX. It is used to study the, it is creating a data structure, dynamic functions, and more. Then we have pickles. Pickle is used for dumb model. Then we have last warning to ignore the pink warning message. So here is the main work started. So here I just combining three data sets which I collect from several sites. So then I combine this data set into one frame. After combining into one frame, I create a and then save into my drive. And then after saving into my drive, I just create a data set which can be available at Kaggle. This is unique data set, so this is I upload in my profile, Kaggle profile. So you can see here, and you also can create a kernels on this data set. So it will be more fun, you know. This is I guess my net is so slow right now, so it will be show you the data set. The dataset name is phishing sites URL. This is the dataset, and this is the usability of this dataset is 10.0, which means very good. And this is the information about this. Sorry, this is the information about this. Little bit information about this data. and data is containing two columns. So data size is approx 30 MB. So we come to back to our Jupyter notebook. Then we see the data using data frame dot head. So we can see that there is two columns. First is URL and second is label. So when we see our information about dataset, the data contains more than 5 lakhs unique entries, which means more than 5 lakhs unique URL in their data. Yeah, two columns, and the second column is label. Label column, which means it's prediction column. There are two categories. First is good and second is bad. Good means the URLs containing the malicious stuffs. No, oh sorry, not containing malicious stuffs, and this site is not phishing site, which means green. And bad, and the second category is bad, which means the URL contain malicious stuffs, and this is and tell us that this is a phishing site, which is red. Dejo. So there is no missing value in my data set. So we can see the, you know, after that, I just check the imbalance of imbalance of that target column. So here we can see that there is a lots of, difference between both classes. The good classes data are approx 4 lakhs, and the second bad one approx 1.5 lakh. So the target is uh, imbalance. So after that we start pre-processing work. So now that we have a data, now we have to vectorize our URLs. So I use count vectorizer and gather words using tokenizer. Since there are words in URLs are important than other words like virus.exe, .dat, etc. Let's convert URL into vector form. So I use here regular expression tokenizer that splits the string using a regular expression. We can pass any regular expression here. So in this expression we just splitting only alphabets. So this is the URL which containing lots of numbers, slash, dot, uh, dash, and equals to question mark. So which is not important for our data. So we can just remove this, and we just only gather the pull the only strings, alphabets. So after doing with one row, we will transform all the rows, all the URLs into this tokenizer text. So it takes 4 seconds something. So to convert all the rows, more than 50 URLs into that words. So after converting into words, we use a snowball. Is a NLTK API, which is used to stem words. Here we can pass our language, like we are use English. So Snowball is a small string preprocessor language. It will remove all the English words like is whatever is that. So it will remove and create some root words. Root words means it will combine the common words like picture, photos. It will, for these two words, it will create a one word like picture or picture, whatever is that. So here we did a streamer, so it is very good. So created a column here, data dot text streamer. Phishing data text streamer is equals to here the all the holder that list is our words list are converted into that streamers, converted by streamers. Then we just join the all the list words into just single sentence. So now our data is now looks so very good in form. So after that, I thought we do some visualization, like uh, showing what is the keywords using in bad sites and what is the keywords using by good sites. So here I split the data, and here I'm using this word cloud. So here is this is my function to convert all the most repeated word into that word cloud form. So here just I'm calling this function here, and you can see the what is a beautiful thing is that we can see the all the words which is coming in good URLs. You can see that these are all words which are coming in good URLs, and after that we just did uh, visualization of all the bad URLs word, bad site URLs which containing this kind of words. So this is all about you know. So after that we just created one visualization. After in second visualization, uh, we will show that all redirect links. So this is I'm running this. So in this I using that Chrome driver. Chrome driver is a web driver tool used for automated testing for web apps across the many web browser. After starting this, it will create a new window of that Chrome. So to this new Chrome, we will pass that link. I guess my system is lagging, so it's taking a time. So don't worry, I will tell you that how it's work. On this, there are link. These are phishing sites. Okay, so I just passing the phishing site to this. Now this is open. So this is now currently now this is empty. So there is no links. So we will pass this phishing links here. So after passing phishing links, we will use a beautiful soap. What beautiful soap doing here? So beautiful soap will be uh, gather the all HTML code from the is its page source. So here we can see it's automatically get this link. Now your beautiful soup is getting the all the anchor tag. It will find all the anchor tag in HTML which contains a link. So from this link, this main link, beautiful soap will gather all the hidden link which will hacker use to redirect any user to their server. I guess I am so after running this function, so it will take a time, I guess. Then it will get all the links, and like in this data frame. Oh, I guess my system is very lagging right now. So this is what. So after oh sorry, okay, wait a minute. So this function is running right now. Oh, very computational expensive, I guess. Then I remove charge, I guess. So after running this function, the all the links which is hidden in this link will be gather. Oh, it's done right now, I guess. We create a data frame of this links, so it will give a two links. First is from this, first is what we pass to this, and second what we getting from this link. We getting this, these are all hidden redirected links which is use hacker to redirect user to their server. I guess this is typical maybe, but this is very interesting for me. So after running this, so it will after using after creating this data frame, I use here network X. What network X doing here? Network X will be visualize all the internal links in the structure by feeding the network X methods from Panda edge list first, Android by calling nx.draw. Like there, here is a main link, and here is the all redirected link which is shown by the network X like nodes. So I guess this is done. After that, the creation model part is come. So I'm using the count vectorization to transform text into matrix. Count vectorizer. I create object of count vectorizer, and this is a fish data dot text. So here it will be take this column text underscore sent. So here fish data dot text sent. So here is converting this sentence into a space matrix. We can show using two array. Sorry, why is behaving like this? So after this we just split our data into train x, test x, train y, and test y. So we using a logistic regression. Logistic regression is a machine learning algorithm for classification that is used to predict the probability of the categorical dependent variable. So here we create a logistic regression object, and we fit it by train x and test y. Sorry, train x and train y. After that, we check the score. We're getting a very good score, which is 90.96. So this is very good for machine learning model. So after that, we just collecting this score for the next visualization. After that, we just printing the score. So our model is not overfitted or underfitted. So we will check it by using this lr.score of trainx, lr.score of testx and test-y. So after that, we just create a confusion matrix to predict to see the actual prediction and normal prediction. Actual and normal. Sorry. So then we created a classification report. In this classification report, we will see the all the precision recall things. It will give a whole information about precision recall, This is our frequency accuracy of train X. This is accuracy of train. Oh, sorry, train data and test data. So this is recall, precision, F1 score. This is the frequency of these terms. And there is a confusion matrix is predicting well. So, and the second algorithm is multinomial NB. Multinomial NB is good with the NLP problems to classify the algorithm, and it will giving us 95, which is not good as uh, logistic regression, but fine. Here we also score its accuracy, and also we showing their report, classification report and confusion matrix. And after that we can see which algorithms is running giving nice performance. We can see the logistic regression is giving a nice performance to this model. I also tried that using random forest and decision tree, but these algorithms are lagging my system. They are not good with this NLP data. After that, I am creating a logistic using logistic regression. I creating a pipeline. Here I am just passing count vectorization. Here I am using a regular tokenizer and stop words equals to English. There using stop words, it will be stops all the English words. And I also used that tokenizers, but these are not giving me the best accuracy. So I selected this. So it's giving me 96 accuracy, which is good. So after that, I created a whole information about pipeline again. Then I saving this saving this model pipeline model using pickle. I am dumping this model, and after dumping I just load model to check my model is working well. So I see the model is working well, and I just see the load model dot score. It will be giving me the 96% again. So that's it's giving me best accuracy. So here I have bad URLs, and I collected good URLs here. So I just create a list of bad URLs and good URLs, and here I just load data, and just after loading data I just predicting the URLs are bads, 4 URLs, and 4 URLs are goods, which means my model is performing well. It sounds so good. So after that I just give information about protection. How can you protect your computer? Keep your firewall turn on, and install or update your antivirus software, and install or update your anti-spare technology, and keep your operating system up to date. Be careful what you download, and turn off your computer. And this is all about my project. So, and if you want to see my complete project, so you can visit my GitHub profile, Tarun Tiwari HV. You can see my complete project, which containing data, Jupyter file, presentation, requirement.txt, model file, and this app file. Oh, I also remember that I have to explain this also. And this is my article of that phishing sites predicting using FastAPI. So here I'm just giving the information or phishing attacks and how my model is working. We can see here. So, and now time to oh, you have to close this. Now time to open that file. Here we have. I also so let me explain this also. I using two libraries. Okay, three libraries. First is UVCon and second is FastAPI. And third is for job leave. This is used for loading the data set. And UVCon is a lightning fast ASGI server. And first API is used for modern library. I mean it is a modern library used for fast high performance web framework for building APIs with Python. So I load this data, and after loading, okay, I load just data. So here just I created app, which means first API object. Here I am calling .get and passing the features, which means whenever someone input, then the input will come here and the function will be called. After function, here will be the feature, and the feature is the input. It will be converted into string and appended into this list. Then my model, which I loaded here, will be predict this URL, and if the URL is bad, I mean label is bad, then this is a phishing site, and label is good else, then this is not phishing site. So this is a host. We just see before we can see it again. I guess server is currently open. Okay, so one two. So this is opening the first API server web sub. So this is very easy to use. Uh, while we use when we use first Flask, we have to create our own website, but at this time we don't have to create any web framework. We just pass our app file. We can check here, check any link, like this is. So when we check it, mail.google, this is Gmail. So I guess this is. So when I paste it here, it will be, when I execute, it will be tell me that this is not phishing site, which means it is good site. This is phishing site. Oh, why? So maybe sometimes. So this is my presentation. So let me show you my presentation. So contents. So first is purpose approach, then explanation, then live demo of phishing sites prediction, and deployment, then end. First is approach. I collect the data, then split data into 10 and test set. Then I build a model, then train the model, then imports link to prediction, then deploy the models and results. You can see this is a YouTube link. which means classified training links and testing links. Then target labels are phishing site or not a phishing site. Project overview, how it's actually work. So I pulling this data into tokenizers, then it will be convert into the space matrix using count vectorizer. Then I will then it will predict I mean fit the data into algorithms like logistic regression. Then it will give results. Okay, here I am starting a server using this command uicon and prediction underscore app, which means file name, and colon app, which means to run this file, and double slash and double strip reload, which means we don't have to write this line again, so we use reload. So it will after couple of minutes it will start at this server. So after running this, so we can see our when we give input like this YouTube link, when we execute it, it will give us this, this is not phishing site, which is already we have seen. Give input in URLs, and we are again give a bad URLs, and it's perfectly predicting well. Oh, okay. Now time to say goodbye. Thank you. So if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.